All right, now I know this can't be real. You're not Pat McGiggles. He's dead.
Wouldn't argue with you, except here I am.
But you were killed by Vanagon's monster.
No, he wasn't. He disappeared with Tripp 10 years ago, around the time of the attacks.
You're both half right. That monster attacked Tripp and I got bit pretty bad. But we were saved.
How?
Well, you ain't gonna like hearing this, but by another Tripp. He said he was from the future. Some time device came back to rescue us. Except he got eaten by that monster. And after that, me and my son, we took off. Hang on.
Don't lose them!
You don't look so good, boss.
I'll survive, but see to it that they do not!
So, you left town?
I tried to leave all this madness behind, move on from Cove Terrace, but we were cursed by this place. It wasn't long before Tripp said he had to go back. Said if he didn't find this time machine, then he couldn't have saved us. It was around then that my bite was making me feel hungry. I didn't want him around to see me like that, so I let him go. He must have done it, because here I am.
But you were sick. How did you survive all those years?
Something in that monster's bite cured me, and it also condemned me.
What do you mean?
I'm something else now.
Like what? Are you okay?
Yeah. Where's McGiggles?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's get out of here! Get back in the car!
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Pat McGiggles, I think.
No, that wasn't Pat McGiggles. Pat McGiggles is a nice man who doesn't go around biting people on the neck. And what was all that talk about time travel?
I don't know, but if any of it's true, I think I'm experiencing the effects of it.
What are you saying? That you're from the future too? And that's why you've been acting so weird?
Nirvana, if I ask you to go somewhere with me, will you just shut up and come?
Where?
To see another dead person.
Elliot, I don't want to be here.
Calm down. I think Clint's the only one who's gonna be able to help me figure out what's going on.
But I haven't talked to Clint since before he got all weird.
Well, when was he ever not?
Greetings, friends. It's been a long while. Shall I tell you why you're here?
Cut the crap, Clint.
Oh, let him talk. Clint, no offense. I haven't seen you since you...
I had taken my own life, it's true. I was a terribly selfish man once. But a mutual friend of ours guided me on the path towards redemption and lit my way for a resurrection.
Uh-huh. Are you ready to go?
Poor Nirvana. It is you who's been dealt the cruelest hand in this treacherous game. And foot.
He's making fun of my leg.
Can you just tell us what's happened to us?
Of course I can, for I am the Watcher. I am he who has seen the grand design of it all. But it is not your story alone. It is shaped by the many.
Clint!
And the...
Seriously, get to the point, or I swear I'll kill you again myself.
Very well. Okay, so this is the last 10 years of your lives. We're over here in 2021. Now, yesterday, Tripp traveled back in time 10 years. He met up with himself, didn't get along, there was a big fight, and bam! Our Tripp killed himself.
Fine by me. He was a real asshole.
He was damaged by a life without his father. Seeing how he would become, Tripp from 2010 got a hold of a time-traveling device, and he traveled back to prevent his father's death. He was killed in the process, thus creating an endless loop, always repeating his mission, always saving Pat, and always dying. These actions prevented Pat's death, but left him wounded by Vanagon in her monster form.
Wait, so Vanagon was the monster?
Yes! And it was her bite that produced the thing that saved you two tonight.
But Pat should have died of AIDS by now.
As long as he feeds on fresh blood, he can keep the disease at bay. That's why he fled Cove Terrace, to keep you all safe. Without either Tripp or McGiggles, the town was left with you both in charge. But the Battle of the Bands explosion dissolved your friendship.
But that didn't happen in my time. Nirvana and I won that contest. We saved the Solarplex, got married, and looked after the town.
That's true for you, because you come from a time where there was a Tripp Dannon. Tripp was able to prevent Malachi from planting the bomb. You two lived a very happy life together. Because none of this time travel scenario happened to you until you witnessed the artifact of Tripp's death, and it stunted your memory.
But what caused it all to go wrong?
I did. I sent our Tripp back in time. When I came back to Earth, I desperately wanted to be a better man. I wanted to give Tripp everything he wanted in his life, give him a whole life. And that was his father.
But that obviously didn't work. You just let him go and fuck everything up.
I know.
You're the reason Malachi became mayor and turned this town into a garbage dump. You're the reason I lost my leg. You're the reason Elliot left me.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Sorry doesn't quite match the gravity of the situation. You ruined all our lives. You ruined time. And you're gonna have to pay for that.
I am paying for it. Cove Terrace is hell. And I'm serving an eternal sentence.
But you can see all this. Why don't you just correct it?
I can't. I'm through interfering. All I've ever caused is pain. I'm damned. I've always been damned. Drumsy was wrong to ever believe in me. Can I read one of your poems?
Clint, I believe you. I think you were trying to do the right thing. And I know you can't just send me back to my own reality, but, I mean, we need your help. Malachi's after us, and he could do...
Malachi? Malachi's the least of your worries. Vanagon's the one you should be worried about. She's your only way out of this mess. And her past is coming back to haunt her.
Serena.
Due to improper time management and the exorbitant salaries of the principal cast, the conclusion of Cove Terrace Nights will be performed by hand puppets. Viewer discretion is advised.
What did Clint mean about Vanagon?
I don't know yet, but I was here earlier, and I woke up Serena's bad side. And if Clint is right about...
Is Clint right about any of that stuff he said?
I guess so.
So you didn't leave me?
No. I could never do that.
Yes. You could.
This is our floor.
It's all right, Miss Dannon. We don't want to hurt you.
Dr. Vanagon!
The methadone clinic is on the second floor, guys.
Was I really that bad?
Don't get me started.
We're here to rescue you. Follow us.
Thank you for the medical attention, Doctor. Naturally, I'll file this as a work incident. Neighboring industries will be involved.
Keep heading down. We're right behind you.
I could give a shit if you were right under me.
Evening, officers. I'll take it from here.
Pat, this is sort of a bad time for me.
You killed my son, ma'am. It's gonna be a downright awful time for you.
Oh, no.